Now it's time for our spring sports on the other side of the river to get into the state championship action. The state softball tournament underway in Mankato. The Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels competing in the first game of the day. The Rebs coming into the tournament as the 5th seed after repeating as Section 8 champions. We're going to start in the 5th inning of this one. The Rebels came into this frame down 3-1, but scored on an error to make it a one-score game. Michaela Winter up to bat with the tying run on third, launches the high fly ball not far from the plate, but Caitlin Kittleson likes those odds, just sliding in to avoid the tag. We are tied up at 3 runs each. Pipestone rallying back to take a 4-3 lead now in the 7th. The Rebels down to their very last out with runners on the corners. Skylar Spessard with a line drive into right field. It keeps rolling back. The tying run comes in. The go-ahead run turns on the Jets to grab the Rebels a late lead. One big swing makes this a 5-4 game for DGF. And now some insurance. Danielle Boyd with a liner right back up the middle. Spessard's turn to round third now, sliding into home plate. Dilworth Glendon Felton coming all the way back to advance to the semifinals, 6-4 the final score. The Rebels are making some noise in the state tournament. After their win over Pipestone, the Rebs handed the top-seeded LeSueur Henderson a 2-1 loss. DGF scoring both of their runs on that one in the top of the 7th as well. The Rebels will now play for a state title tomorrow afternoon. And the Tampa Bay Rays finishing a sweep over the Minnesota Twins this afternoon. The Rays with their 3rd consecutive win over their Minnesotan foes, this time a 4-2 effort. The Twins actually jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the 4th frame, but Tampa immediately responded with 3 runs in the bottom of that inning. That's 5 consecutive losses for Minnesota. They're 31-32 overall, but they're still the top team in the AL Central, though. All teams in that division are under 500. Speaking of losses in the Twin Cities, it's being reported that the Vikings will be releasing Dalvin Cook. It was also reported, first by ESPN, that Cook was informed by the team today that they'd be releasing him. Cook has been with the team for 6 years, ran for 1,000 yards in 4 consecutive seasons between 2019 and 2022. The 28-year-old running back was set to take up $14.1 million in cap space next season. The Vikings gave their backup running back a pretty big contract extension, so a lot of people saw this coming. But
running backs can age fast sometimes.
Very fast. 28, that's ancient for a running back.
Don't even start. Hutch is in with one final look at your forecast. Hutch.
All right, in the Devil's Lake Basin, we have some strong storms that are rumbling in your general direction. We're going to keep our eyes on it. You can do the same by having the Valley News Live weather app handy. We'll keep you ahead of the storms. This storm, severe, is moving out of the Roulette area, and it has some hail potential over an inch, and it is moving southeast at 25 miles per hour, some 60-mile-per-hour gusts heading in that general direction as well. Check out the hail core there with the yellows. That's 2-inch hail. That's the hottest spot on the radar map right now. Again, we'll keep you ahead of the storms. The best chance for us will come later this evening. 1 or 2 may still be severe. And we'll keep you up to date with the latest.
Appreciate you, Hutch, as always.
Well,
especially
thank you. I appreciate you keeping us up to date with the baseballs, not baseball-sized hail.
Thankfully.
It's been a busy weather week.
Right.
Not that crazy.
Right.
No, not